Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
In this session, first we'll have overview of tax setup, and then what topics we are going to cover as part of the tax process. In upcoming sessions are tax steps, company federal tax, ID, company federal taxes, state taxes, and then we'll have overview of tax steps. And then of setting up the taxes, tax selections, or you can also say enter specific tax selections. What and ways to data mapping. Ways to document generation. Also specific group of employees. And certain taxes. With the help of takeoff tax groups. And then we'll have overview of tax steps. Today we're going to have overview session of what is this. Each task will do. Later from tomorrow I'm working from home. On time we will start. We will start our configurations. Before moving on to this also, let's discuss a few things on taxes. What as a federal consultant? What is our role in the tax attempts? Who is authorized to configure the taxes, tax attempts? First thing, for each company, there will be a tax consultant group. The tax configuration needs to be done by the tax consultant groups. What is our role here? We have to help the customer what data they need in order to update the tax set of SIN, work the application, and also help on coordinating the taxation process. Before that, few things in us. We have different types of taxes. And also local. Or sometimes additional taxes. What is federal taxes? Who owned and governed? Federal taxes, which includes OSD. And the tax, what is that stand for again? Sorry, I'm going to experiment. OSD and Medicare tax. What is the old age savings deposit, linked insurance. Now, does it mean I am paying federal tax? If I am sick at old age, the federal government is going to help me to claim this amount. The answer is no. This is for welfare of the citizens of the country. Whatever you are paying this amount for old age savings deposit insurance and also for Medicare tax. This is the federal tax. This tax needs to be paid by both employer and employer. Both of those. Isn't it both of those? They both need to do that. The OSDI and the Medicare tax are paid by both of those taxes are paid by both parties. Both employer and employee need to be paid certain percentages. It's somewhere around 1.424. The tax bulletins. I'm also unaware. Apologies, because this race will keep on changing. Tax consultant. That's why we need tax consultant. Who has the tax data on their fingertips? But here just overview. What is our role? Federal taxes are nothing but OSDI and Medicare taxes. And this has to be paid by both the employer and employee to the federal government. To the federal government. And what happens if there is a change in the tax? Sometimes, maybe every year, every 5 years, 3 years, the taxes might be changed. It might be 1.4%, could be. Next year might be 2.4%. Or might be every year, percent might be increasing. Whatever. Here, what is our role? We're now the federal government. Federal government is changing the tax sessions. What is the payroll consultant role here? The payroll consultant role is null. Workday payroll consultant role, at least null. What does that mean? Any taxes federal, state, local or even additional. If any taxes is any tax percentage has been changed by a federal tax, federal government, state government. Workday will release the notes. They'll release in notes to all the customers saying that, hey, on date, on date the federal tax has been revised. Going forward, G as the percentage is going to be calculated on the cross. Now the percentage is going to be changed. Do we need to do any changes in the Workday? No, we cannot, because the tax tables what our Workday is maintaining. You cannot access no view. We don't have access to view the tax tables. Owned by Workday. If there is any change, is it working? We can test the dashboard. No, it does not work in another Monday tax day. Or have they outsourced that to another tax vendor? VILs, Bill, here or EU, Honored Valid Vega has that ability to catch your taxes. If you take other years' piece, if you are these, they will take help from B cell example. If you see the seconds, SAP you can configure gross and net. But coming to the tax calculation, they need a vendor called BSI. They'll run an interface. Of course, they'll run the payroll. Automatically, interface will be run. It's going to hit the BSI and calculate the taxes as of that day and bring the details back to the SAP. But in Workday, we have Workday managing and maintain the tax updates. You don't need any vendor. We don't need any vendor here for further calculating the taxes. Interesting. That's very interesting. They do it themselves. Workday has capability to calculate the taxes. We don't need any vendor here. Let's say we also can generate a ways to document. That's what we'll cover. What I'm trying to say, if there is any change in the tax percent we don't have, we are not authorized to view, edit any tax-related data. Workday will update the percentages. And they'll inform us, and day I'm going to update, and day I'm going to update, and day Workday is going to update the changes in the sandbox preview tenant. Please proceed for testing. Let us know if you guys have any concern, and then day. In production, tentatively or completely, we are going to deploy this new percentage on and day. Workday will clearly indicate those statements. What is our job? Our job is just to run a payroll to ensure the new tax percentage is coming into the payslip and calculating accurately or not. That's all. Let me explain one example. The current amount of every new item needs to be an average basis. 4 months into the next year of program creation, and we are making a weather variable exact analysis lists, and we will be using what I'm saying here. If you can see an example, these are the limits. Any employee should not contribute more than certain amount. That value will maintain here. I ask annual contribution limit. Now see here from 2009 to 2022, our asks keep increasing these percentages. IRSs keep increasing these percentages. Percentage in the sense, the maximum per limit an employee can contribute for folded wonder contribution. In the year of 2021, the maximum employee can contribute $58,000 per annum. In 2022, the maximum contribution has been increased to $61,000. Who is deciding these numbers? These numbers are decided by the Federal IRS Internal Revenue Services. IRS will decide these numbers. Similarly, IRS will decide the tax percentages. Something like this Workday will create a table and we don't have any option to edit or modify. This is Workday 1. Whenever, whatever the year, the tax percentages are calculating, Workday will add tax percentage. It will add one more row and they'll include the new person. The way is similar to this. You can also see the IRS related. 0 ID. Like this, Workday will create a 0 ID. If you would like to track when this change has been coming in, etc., you can select this. For example, it will say link it is. It will take the IRS site. Like this, IRS will release a note. Press note. Something like this. That note will be available. Workday will copy and paste it for your reference. What I'm trying to say, that percentages has to be decided by the IRS federal government. Let's just make it simple. Federal government. They're responsible to set this tax percentages. When are the percentages? They're releasing a new percentages. Workday will keep up with the percentages. Federal, state, local. We don't have any control to modify the percentages. Now why I'm saying and stretching this one is if you see in our SAP application, we have certain tables A to G. We have an option. Whenever Workday releasing, we will do a patchwork. We have an option, but here, no, we don't have any option. And our security to edit and modify. So please remember that point. Then state tax. What include in the state tax? Residence tax and work tax. Based on the state the employees are working, the tax will be calculated. In California, the tax might be different. In Colorado, the state tax might be different. In Texas, the state tax may be 0. In Pennsylvania, the state tax might be different. The state taxes are not uniform in all the states. The state taxes, local or city taxes, are different for each state. State has authority in plenary. Whenever they'd like to change the taxes, they have to change the tax. They have to change the tax after taking approval for IRS. But IRS, if there's a federal tax that has to be changed, the decision has to be made by IRS. If any state tax is going to be changed, the system has to made by each state run. The system regs the work pack that person has to be made by. Each state is independent view. And you're going to then the day cripple. There is no dependency, not like all 20 states or 28 states or 24 states has to come onto one assent. No, it will be different. Similarly, whenever the state tax has been changed, Workday will release a press. Workday will release a notes in the community, and they will also send out an email to all their payroll customers and other customers and inform them. Hey, on date you release this fix, we'll release the new tax percentages in the sandbox preview template. Please calculate, and when production on day, you'll release this new percentage. Same process. Then local or city tax. If any employee working in tier 1 cities like, let's say, in California, San Francisco, Los Angeles, local tier 1 cities, there might be city tax needs to be paid. Similarly, if you take Illinois, if any employee working in Chicago, the employee needs to pay local or city tax. For tier 1 cities, there might be some additional tax. Similarly, an employee working in New York State and New York, there might be the employee might require to pay local or city tax. A few of my friends who is working in the US, they prefer to work in counties. The reason is they can save something from the city tax. There's no city tax on that because they're working from counties. They can save this at least, but state tax needs to be paid. Again, additional taxes. If you see Pennsylvania and California, they have more additional taxes. In the form of a military service, in the name of a disability, etc., they have some additional taxes. If you work in particular states. Any questions on this part of our overview? Everyone's getting uranium. You're just spending $90. It really gives nobody. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.